For the past couple of weeks, I have been taking a tea and pairing it with one of the new books from the multi-author series, The Christmas Chronicles, and today we are pairing this Dreamcatcher tea with the book, The Silent Night by Sarah Barron. If you look closely at the cover, you see a hint to one of the elements in the story that I absolutely adored, and it was the owl companions. I chose this tea for the most obvious reasons. It was the owl on the front of this absolutely stunning little tin. Of course, the fact that it's called Dreamcatcher didn't hurt either, and I love that it's an evening time blend that I can use to wind down after the busy days that I've been having lately while I dive into these fantastic books. I enjoy mint, but sometimes mint tea can be very overpowering in one note, which isn't what I personally am looking for when I want to sit down with a good cup. This has a lot of soothing ingredients like chamomile and catnip and some floral elements as well, and altogether it is very well balanced and has just enough of each of the different flavors to create this nice balanced aroma as it steeps. Of course, I love it when the blend is also gorgeous, and this is definitely gorgeous. Normally I would open this up and use it as a loose leaf blend because that is my preference and you can see the ingredients better, but you can see them really well through this bag, and supposedly this is also compostable, which is a huge plus. Now, while this steeps, let's talk about The Silent Night. Oh my goodness, this is probably one of the most adorable Sleeping Beauty stories that I have read for a very long time. You are immediately immersed into this kind of mysterious setting where it's obviously wintertime. The character has a dog sled and he is going house to house leaving gifts for needy families. Yes, that's right. This is a Sleeping Beauty Saint Nick mashup. It is the cutest thing ever. But one thing I liked about this book is it doesn't immediately let you know exactly what's going on. You kind of get all of these key elements that make your mind say, yeah, this is going to be a Christmas story and this is going to be Sleeping Beauty, but you don't really know what happened or how these two different people's lives are going to cross over, because Sleeping Beauty has been sleeping for almost 100 years at this point, and nobody remembers who she is. When I was thinking about what I wanted to focus on in this book, I could not pick just one thing to talk about. But I really don't want to spoil the story because it's best if you read it as it comes, because it really blossoms as you go. It brings all these little clues together into these light bulb moments, and it ends with such an incredible climatic event that you just can't put it down. I know I keep saying it, but every time I read one of these books, I'm just blown away by the magical way these authors are twining these stories together. You get everything you want out of a Sleeping Beauty story. At the same time, you absolutely get these amazing, delightful, and hilarious Easter eggs to the Christmas stories that we love about Saint Nick. And it makes it more realistic and more real life and what might have actually happened if Saint Nick was a human young man in that setting. I love how each author has like a key signature thing that we know and love them for. And for me personally, it is the way that Sarah can take a story and it can be deep and moving and meaningful and at the same time absolutely hilarious, because she puts these funny little things in it that you don't expect but you can't stop thinking about afterwards. I haven't been able to stop thinking about the owls and their names, which you have to read the book to find out, and how that plays into the story since I read it. Every once in a while it'll just pop into my mind and it'll make me laugh. You are going to get a kick out of those owls though, so be sure to let me know if you read this book what you think of their names and the ensuing confusion that those names brought. The book was fantastic, and this tea was too. It has such a mild and sweetness from the chamomile, a nice little kick of spicy mint, and the floral tones just really wrap it up like a cozy blanket. So grab your favorite nighttime blend tea or hot cocoa and settle in to read this book. You will not be sorry that you grabbed it, and it is available this week, so you don't have to wait. As always, drink your tea while it's hot. You never know what your day will bring, and I'll catch you guys next week.